Hello, welcome to my video. In this I will be looking at alternatives to prison. I shall be addressing how effective the prison system is, whether it is still relevant in modern society, and if it is still the best way to punish criminals. As a main focus I will be looking into alternatives to prison, more precisely community sanctions. So as a key question I will be asking, does prison really work? A study conducted by Ramesh in 2010 showed that prison is often used as a scapegoat by many poor and homeless people. To reinforce this, Beck found that over half of prisoners had an annual income of less than £10,000. On the other hand, prison is where poor and slightly mentally unstable people are just dumped, according to Jones. Due to this, prisons are becoming overcrowded and there are not enough guards to look after them. Any problems an inmate may have is likely to be ignored as the staff just don't have time to deal with it. Currently, reoffending rates are at 57.8% within the first 12 months of a prisoner being released. This rate has seen a steady incline over each progressive year. With prisoners who have short-term sentences, the reconviction rate is as high as 70%. Community sanctions in conjunction with prison are often used with young offenders. During this time they can receive help with anger, drugs, relationships and getting into work. They must also report weekly to a youth offending team officer. Looking at the evidence provided, it's easy to say that prison is not very effective at dealing with criminals, as they are put in prison only to return to society and commit another crime. Prison seems to be an escape for many people rather than an actual punishment. My second key question is, are community sanctions a better alternative to prison? Should criminals just be punished with community sanctions? Are they more effective than prison? Are the sanctions not tough enough? What truly is the best way to deal with criminals? Fines are the most common criminal sentence given for less serious crimes. However, the amount varies depending on the severity of the offence committed. Not paying a fine can result in a prison sentence or further fines. Fines are not seen as a severe punishment, and so the crime is likely to be committed again in the future. Community service is another very common form of punishment. This is where a court has ordered an offender to work unpaid as a punishment. It can involve cleaning the environment or working in charity shops, for example. If not complied with, a prison sentence may be given. Rehabilitation and treatment programs are very common as they aim to help the offenders change their behaviour. Offenders are often forced to undertake some forms of rehabilitation in order to try and prevent further criminal behaviour. Rehabilitation is highly recommended for criminals with psychopathic tendencies. Criminals can have many reasons as to why they committed a crime, such as being an alcoholic or having anger issues. As such, treatments are available in order to help them resolve their problems. Electronic tagging and home curfews are other ways in which offenders may be punished. This is where a person is restricted to their home or a certain location via an electronic tag attached to their ankle. The major disadvantage with these is when not under curfew, crimes can still be committed. So to answer the key question, there are alternatives to prison. Community sanctions are an option, but on their own they aren't particularly effective. In order for sanctions to work as best as they can, prison needs to be incorporated into a sanction if said sanction is not followed. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope you have a good day.